up, guys? I hope you are having a fantastic start to your week. Today's video will be covering some breaking developments in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. So much has been going on behind the curtains, but it's time to bring it all into the light. We recently saw the SEC force Ripple to turn over some documents. Now the SEC believes this will be evidence that will prove to the court that Ripple sold XRP as a security. That said, in this video, we will be looking at how tangible this piece of evidence really is. Also, we will discuss whether or not this will be an issue for Ripple and how it could potentially affect XRP investors. Attorney Jeremy Hogan made quite a comprehensive video discussing this, but he has also added a lot more information on the same through his Twitter account. We will go over both. Just make sure you grab everything. Now, with that in mind, let's roll that intro and get into all the juicy details of today's video. As always, welcome back to Moneyside, your favorite crypto news channel. If you're new here, welcome to the XRP Army. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our daily crypto news updates. Now back to today's video. Now, as we've mentioned, the SEC has new evidence from Ripple that they claim could be useful in proving the case that XRP is a security. First on the list of evidence they uncovered is an email from Garlinghouse to Garlinghouse. Part of this email that the SEC thinks is damning is the fact that he talks about how Ripple locked up a lot of XRP coins so that people in the market would not have to worry about Ripple selling the XRP and influencing its price. The SEC argues the fact that Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, was telling the market that Ripple could potentially influence the price. This makes XRP a security of Ripple. But the one thing that the SEC fails to take into account in this scenario is that Garlinghouse didn't release this email to the market. He didn't say to random people on the internet. It's an email that Garlinghouse sent to himself as a draft and possibly used it to show some internal staff members at Ripple Labs. One thing's apparent in this email, though. Garlinghouse doesn't mention anywhere that Ripple could manipulate the price of XRP tokens. What I see is that Brad is just pointing out a concern in the market and goes ahead and addresses how Ripple can handle this shortcoming. At this point, it's crucial to mention that this in no way makes Ripple a security of XRP. Ripple definitely uses XRP, but if Ripple were to go out of business today, then XRP would still be trading in the crypto market. With that said, we say that the first basis of argument the SEC has is null and void. Further on this, we have a tweet by KickinWing39 that says, Brad's email is a bit damning, saying the ecosystem responded very positively to the news of them locking up their lion's share of XRP does not bode well for the argument that positive news from Ripple doesn't affect XRP's price. Now, attorney Jeremy Hogan responded to this by saying that since it looks like the email wasn't sent outside of Ripple, its relevance in this lawsuit is highly limited. There's no denying, to some degree, the prices of XRP react to a small degree as Ripple makes a significant statement like the one Brad makes in the email. However, this doesn't in any way imply that XRP is a security of Ripple. This, in other words, is just a reaction to market participants who are trying to speculate the value of XRP based on what other more prominent market participants say. And as we all know by now, Jeremy Hogan always has a good way of spinning things. This is something else he shared on his Twitter account. He said that reading about the Greek rebellion against the Ottomans, the Brits traded rebellion bonds on the London Stock Exchange, which value changed based on the military success of the rebels. Well, that's how a security behaves. Does XRP correlate to anything Ripple does? Well, I'll let you answer that for yourself. But to cut to the chase, if you've been in the XRP community long enough, you will agree with me that this is a resounding no. When they use the 5 to 10% moves for the basis of their argument, that absolutely makes no sense. There needs to be a massive, sustained increase in value when Ripple announces news for the SEC to throw around such claims. Moving forward, we have yet another piece of evidence that the SEC brought forward. This is an email of Chris Larson responding to an XRP investor who inquires about the value of XRP. This probably seems like the most damning piece of evidence that the SEC has brought forward at face value. I mean, why would Chris Larson be talking about the value of XRP to an investor? Earlier, Jeremy Hogan had mentioned in the video how this might affect the case, but later made a major correction when he caught something he had earlier missed. If we go over Twitter, we see this tweet from BJ Hogs that says, "Thanks, Jeremy. The email to Larson appears to be from an overseas individual. A U.S. individual wouldn't refer to purchasing 30,000 euros. Therefore, how would this actually be relevant?" Now, this is where things get a bit interesting. The baseline here is that this letter is outside of the SEC's jurisdiction, so there's no way it would be relevant in the SEC's case. This shows that no matter how close the SEC comes to nailing Ripple, it's still a long shot. It just shows how poorly the SEC case has been drafted. So if this is the best evidence they've got so far, things are not looking so good on their end. There's been nothing convincing so far, which shows they are probably getting desperate. They are now even pulling investors from other countries and probably hoping no one realizes. And that's why we wind up on today's video. I'll be sharing something else Jeremy Hogan tweeted out. He said she's, referring to Judge Torres, going to rule on the big motions soon. It's the beginning of the end. Interesting. Yep, guys, time now to check out the charts. On the chart, we can see that XRP has been in this rising channel since its inception. Now, if it were to revisit the top trend line again, the lowest price we would reach would be at $138. Odds are it would retest the top trend line way later than that, though. I know this price seems absolutely absurd, but that's what this pattern is calling for. I will have already cashed out most, if not all of my XRP before any crazy price targets like these ever get reached, but it will definitely reach 3 digits. Moving on to Bitcoin, this chart displaying Bitcoin, the orange trend line, against the USDT dominates the gray trend line. Naturally, it offers the strongest correlation, even a better display than the DXY comparisons, which I normally do. As you see, even though the patterns on the two are analogous and naturally symmetrical, Bitcoin is currently outpacing the same way it did in early January 2021 and early October 2021. This overperformance is the reason Bitcoin made an all-time high in November, while USDT dominance didn't reach as low as the February 2021 low. When this divergence occurs, a strong rally follows. Are you expecting a new all-time high based on this? Well, you can let me know in the comment section, guys. As always, do your own research, trade safely. Namaste. Please keep in mind, we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Tell us what you think in the comment section below, and let's have a conversation. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and please click on that subscribe button below. And be sure to turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again. We'll see you on the next Money Side.